here we are, everybody. We're at the par 3 12, bit of hole-in-one hunting. Actually, with the group, Brogan Townend in this one. She's about to go off. We'll catch her shot very shortly. Sit. Oh, on the dance floor. Look at that. That's how you do that one. Oof. Right, Brogan Townend up next. What can she do? I mean, look at this hole, by the way. This par 3 12. It's glorious. Downhill. That water, though, looks very dangerous, doesn't it? There is a breeze at the minute, left to right. What can Brogan do here? We saw this group tee off a little bit earlier. We just saw Will Marshall. Brogan Town, unfortunately, Mackenzie Lewis has left. And Brogan just not quite happy there. She just wants another practice at it. Go on, have the legs. Go on. Well, it's on the dance floor. That's all you can ask for. So Will Marshall, Brogan Townend, they crack on. Sorry, Jack, I just walked straight in front of the camera lens, didn't I? Yes, welcome back, everybody, to Meltham Golf Club. I think we've got our audio issues sorted as well. You'll be pleased to know, but we saw some opening tee shots a little bit earlier. We've now decided to do a little bit of hole-in-one hunting. Next group are a little bit behind, but don't you worry about that. We're going to catch those. Ben Davies in that group. We'll have a chat with him as well, find out how his round is going. Some good scores out there as well. What do you think? What do you think that winning score is going to be today? We'd love to hear from you. Do tell us. Do let us know. By the way, breaking news for you. We've just gone over 2,000 subscribers at Live Sport now on YouTube as well. So thank you very much. If you are watching there right now, please do hit that subscribe. We've got a lot of live golf coming up for you as well. We are back with the ITS Tour powered by 2020 Pro Tour later in the month, at the 28th actually at Huddersfield. So do tune in for that one. And we also have the Trilby Tour Grand Final coming up as well. Don't forget the Order of Merit that we've got going with the ITS Tour this season as well. Joe Dean is the leader of it. He's in the field today. Hopefully we'll catch up with him a little bit later as well. Just whilst we wait for the next group to come through, let's just quickly pop the leaderboard and we'll wait for group 4. See you in a sec. Yeah, all right, welcome back, everybody. That was a little look at the leaderboard. Next group coming through, though, here at the par 3 12. They're on their way up now. As you can see, it's Ben Davies, Sam Robinson, and Jacob Davies as well coming through. I'm going to see if I can grab a quick chat with Ben as well, find out how his day's going, how his round going. We're kind of getting into the meat of it now here on the ITS Tour, the DD Porter Classic. Very, as we said before, quite a daunting tee shot here, but not for these guys. This doesn't faze you guys, this sort of tee shot, does it? Sorry, mate. Right. What are we thinking here? What are we? Initial thoughts. What are we going to play?
Kind of a low chaser, I guess. That back flag.
I've heard it's a bit of a vicious drop down bottom there. Ben, come here, have a quick chat if that's all right with you. I'm very well. How's it going today?
Yeah, all right. A bit scrappy here and there, but we're grinding.
Come round.
Grinding away.
We're grinding away. What score do you know?
All 1 over at the minute.
So right in the mix, then I would say.
Yep. Few birdies, few bogeys. It's just been a bit, scrappy.
What are we thinking here? What's the game plan?
Stick it close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Pin's cut quite back though, isn't it? And there is quite a vicious slope there. So is this a case of safety first, or are you just going to go for it, take the risk?
Yeah, you'd like to play something a little bit short and hope it releases, but it's playing really soft. So you've almost got to chuck it 2 feet short of the hole and hope it either releases a foot or stops, and give yourself a putt.
Just watch those swans here. Cheers, mate. Right, here we go. About to. I thought actually we're just going to wait if we can. We might be able to have a quick look actually at the group, are they about to come through on 14? Brogan Town and Will Marshall, we just saw them, didn't we? We did have that little gap there, now coming through 14. So I think Brogan's just going to play her approach shot on 14. I wonder if we can catch that. Yeah, we are going to wait for the shot to come in. So here's Brogan Townend on 14. Oh, so it's got a lucky kick on the green. Lovely shot in the end there. And here we go. Back to the par 3 12. Go on, go on. Nice. Good shot on the dance floor. Where you want to be. As I said, Ben Davies there, pin cut quite way back. Trying to drop it 2 foot or so short of the pin. Hopefully you might get a bit of a kick on. This is Group 4, Ben Davies, Sam Robinson and Jacob Davies. Oh, nice shot. What club, Jay? Wait. what degree, mate? Just hit it. This is Ben Davies. Shout if it looks good. Yeah, it is good. Nice one. Oh, well played, chaps. See you later. There we go. That's how you do that, eh? Good stuff. It is the DD Porter Classic here live at Meltham Golf Club, just outside Huddersfield. You're now looking back at the 14th, Brogan Town, and we've got Will there as well. They were a 3-ball, but we've lost Mackenzie Lewis, unfortunately. He had to retire after the 5th hole. So Will Marshall and Brogan Townend. But this is a pro tour, so we quite often get questions asking us what sort of standard of golf are we watching on the ITS tour powered by 2020 Pro Tour, and it is a pro tour. There is a prize put up for grabs. You've got to have the European Tour, then you have the Challenge Tour, and then you have sort of the Mizuno Next Gen, and then really you've got this, the ITS Tour. Sort of labelled as a mini tour, but I think that kind of does it a bit of a disservice. Going since 2020, but that's not why it was called the 2020 Pro Tour. It's all about being gender equality. That was a good effort there by Will Marshall, didn't quite go in. And it was about 2020 vision. And we believe that the 2020 Pro Tour in 2020, we were there for the first event up at Crossland Heath. Was the first ever equal gender tour, males and females playing in the same field. And Brogan Townend was one of the first female players to play in it as well. In fact, one of the very first golfers we ever interviewed here at Live Golf Now. If you are watching on our YouTube channel, Live Sport Now, please do hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment as well. We can see the comments. We do want to hear from you. We do want to find out where you've been playing golf or where you're going to be playing golf this week. Do drop it in the comments section. We'll give your club a shout out. We can even show you comments on screen as well, just as long as you keep them clean, of course. And if you do want to view the leaderboard at any time, you can. There is a QR code in the top left-hand side of your screen. You can give that a scan or click the link in the body of this broadcast. It will take you through. So here is Brogan Townend. Go on, make it. Oh, so close. So close. So Will Marshall drops that one into the cup. Off they go. What we will do is bring the camera actually back to the 12th green here. We'll finish up the action. Got a great view. The group behind are about to make their way onto the 12th tee box, so we're going to stay here. We'll stick with it. We've never ever caught a hole-in-one live. Can you believe that? Could this be the day at the glorious par 3 12th? ...143 yards from the white markers, 111 from the reds. Wedges down there. Next group coming through as well. Here they come now. Perfect timing. Just as they're finishing up at the 12th. So that was Ben Davies, Sam Robinson and Jacob Davies just holding out at the green. Coming through now we have James Edwards, Kyle Evans and George Ash. Yeah. You don't like someone? Don't know who it is. Sorry, mate. Sorry, guys. You're all right. Yeah, not bad. How are you? All right. How's it going today? Tell us a story.
It's going all right. It's going all right.
Yeah.
It's it could be tons better, but as it always can.
I've heard the front nine is a bit more of a scoring. How did you find it?
Yeah, it should be. Not for me, unfortunately, but it should be.
We've still got a bit of time to go yet. Here.
Absolutely.
What are we thinking here then at the 12th? It's a lovely hole, isn't it? Downhill. Looks more daunting than I think it is.
It's ever so slightly, but just can't go long. Can't go long. That's the main.
No,
thing.
pin is cut quite a way back, isn't it? And it's quite a vicious slope down there.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, it's a nice hole. Nice few new ones they put in around here. It's a good.
What's it like playing on the ITS tour today?
Yeah, it's been good fun playing it quite a bit this year. So
Yeah.
it's nice. Good fun getting out with the lads, having a good knock.
Good man. Right, I'll let you get yourself warmed up. Thanks for talking to us. So that's Sam Robinson down there now, just finishing up. Right, they're making their way off. And we're about to get back underway here at the 12th. Well, thank you for sticking with us and bearing with us throughout the course of today. The signal here plays havoc, but we are managing to get some coverage out for you. Oh, shot. Look at that. So you do that. Here is George Ash. And another one lands on the deck.
Cheers, guys.
See ya. Well, there we go. Actually, that was only two plays. It looks like we might have lost another one. I'll just walk in shot. Just whilst we wait for the next group to come through, just remind everybody as well the current order of merit standings. Joe Dean tops it. We are going to be here throughout the course of the day as well. We are going to be filming that shootout. We'll be able to get it out live. It's the signal here is impossible, so I'm really sorry. We are having to record it and then push it out, but you are seeing the action on the day right here, right now, as it's happening. Fantastic stuff indeed. It's the iTS Tour. It's a DD Porter Classic. Yes, we are here. We're enjoying the day. Rain has just come down though, so I wonder if that's going to affect things. It's still very mild, but we have just had a bit of rain. We were actually filming over the other side here at the 12th, but we've had to move ourselves over here. Now, don't forget, if you do want to view that live leaderboard at any time, you can. There is a QR code top left of your screen. You scan it, or wherever you're watching this, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, or LinkedIn, there's a link in the body of this broadcast. Do comment as well. We do want to hear from you too, so please do drop us a message in that comment section. We want to know where you are playing golf this week, if you are, or where your club is. Just give them a shout out. We can see the comments, we can put them on screen. Who knows, we might have even filmed there as well. We'll show them on screen, so do get your comments coming in. We'd love to hear from you. We hope you're enjoying the coverage, and we've got oh look at this, a lot of the green there staff just making their way through. And now as well here at Meltham, I wonder if we can get away from them. There we go. Good work, lads. That's what we like to see. Right, I'm going to go quiet. Let's go down to the green, the 12th, and watch the group, see how they can get on here. Can we get any pars? Can we get a birdie as well? Because there's a good opportunity there, isn't there? That first tee shot was a bit of a cracker. Just wondering, did I miss a tee shot, Jack? Was there 3? There was only 2. Maybe I'm going mad. That's it, yes. I did. Yes, I'm not going that mad. So this is George Ash in the light blue shirt down there. This is his birdie opportunity at 12. So George Ash, what can he do? Of course, been part of the England golf setup. We've known George for quite a few years now. He is some player. I'm sure you already know the name, but if you don't, remember it. Is it going to drop? Oh, not quite. Right, here we go. This is birdie. And you can tell he's walking away, he's disappointed. He knew as soon as he hit it, it wasn't going to go in. Right, in it goes. I wonder if we can just turn our attention back to 14 there. Coming through thick and fast now, actually, aren't they, here on the DD Porter Classic? The last group went out about 12:30. We do have the Tour Experience groups out as well. Tour Experience, if you want to, you're a slightly higher handicapper, want to experience what it's like to play at a pro event, you can. That's the point of the Tour Experience. You play with the cameras there, you play with the advertising hoardings, you get a real feel of what it's like to play a pro event, perhaps without the pressure. It is a great experience. Do get involved if you fancy it. Head over to the 2020 Pro Tours website, 2020protour.co.uk. Now, of course, renamed the iTS Tour, powered by 2020 Pro Tour, thanks to that sponsorship deal. We're going to stick up here at 12 for one more group, one more set of tee shots as well, just to see if we can catch a hole in one. We've never ever caught one before. Could today be the day? It is a difficult one, but actually the group ahead, we just saw those 2 shots go close. We've had a group before that as well, all 3 on the deck. He's not a happy man right now on 14. This is your group 2 actually. It's Luke Palmelski, Thomas Prescott and Joshua Kubol. We saw them tee off actually in the first broadcast of the day. If you do want to go back and watch that, it stays wherever we're broadcasting across the 2020 Pro Tour social media and of course live sport. Now that's who we are. Do head over to our YouTube channel. Do hit that subscribe button as well. It makes a big difference to us. We're broadcasting. It's completely free to air. You don't have to pay for anything, and we've got more ITS action taking place at the end of the month. And we've got the Trilby Tour Grand Final as well. I know it's just outshot, but he has just pulled it off to the left. Jack, our cameraman, is just double checking the weather. I think it's going to get a bit heavier very soon, so we are just going to stick here for this one final group before we're going to get back into the clubhouse and get ourselves ready for a bit of action up at 18 as well. So here they come now. This is Robert Coggan, James Brooks and Jack Truitt coming up to the par 3 12th here. Shortest hole on the course. It's 143 yards. Hey guys, you alright? Hello mate, how's it going? Well, I know our camera has just been blocked, so I'll keep you up to speed with what's going on. Luke Palmelski with his putt at 14. I'll just let you know he's no more than 4 feet away, and he's pulled it left and missed. Right, so here we go. Let's take action back to 12. We're going to watch these tee shots before we head back in for a break. Not had any lunch yet. Keep you up to speed with how things are taking place here in the ITS Tour. So here we go. Right, the ball's up, down it comes. Good shot, shot. Have a good shot, just left of the pin, but safely on the green stuff. Right, final shot from this group. Final chance for us as well to catch our first ever hole in one before we head off for a break. Oh, good shot. Nice one, lads. Well done. Right, I'll just let them get out a shot, and then we are going to break off very shortly. I'll just keep you up to speed with what else is going to be taking place throughout the course of the day. Thanks, guys. See you later. Take care. See you for the shootout, hopefully. And talking shootout, yes, we are going to have that shootout a little bit later on for you as well. That is going to take place right in front of the clubhouse, so we're going to film it. One thing we're having to do today, signal issues causing havoc, so we are actually recording this. So if you're watching it, we're not that far behind. We're probably about 45 minutes or so behind real time, but we're doing our utmost to bring you the action here that we can at Meltham Golf Club for the DD Porter Classic on the iTS Tour, powered by 2020 Pro Tour. What a day we're having. We're going to pop the live leaderboard up actually just so you can get a quick look at how things are going, but we will be back on the course as well. As I said before, we're trying our utmost to bring you the best possible coverage that we can, despite the signal issues and the weather as well. It's just it's been raining. It's what is going on. It's been a cracking day so far. More action coming up. We're going to go for a short break. Don't forget, if you're watching it live sport now, please do get in touch with us. We can see the players are just heading down. We're going to let them go because we haven't managed to catch a hole in one. You can keep up to speed. When we do come back, we're going to head up to the 18th for you as well, and see who might be ended up being the champion of the DD Porter Classic. Don't go too far. We'll be back as soon as we can. Won't be long. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Meltham Golf Club here, just outside of Huddersfield. Yes, the DD Porter Classic. It's actually starting to draw to a close. Now, I know if you tuned in yesterday, which was Monday, even though we're actually filming now, for us that's really strange. Signal issues meant unfortunately we couldn't go live for the remainder of the tournament, but we thought, hey, we didn't want to miss any of the action, so I've enlisted the help of Ben Davies, pro golfer. He's been out on the course as well, and he's going to take us through the remaining few groups as they come in. Ben, we've got Marcus Morris behind us. How on earth is he there?
Do you know what? I don't know. It's not a bad effort where he's gone either, to be fair.
It's not, is it?
All the tree line is lining the tee box. I don't know how his drive has come around the corner that much.
Well, somehow
must have been a bad one.
Somehow it has. Just to paint a picture for everybody, we are at the 18th, of course. This group, obviously, as we know, we've got Marcus Moore in it. He's coming through. We've got my phone has decided right then. Yeah, Oliver Sullivan and Cameron Wallace as well onto the green. So as we said, this is 18 here. We are in the closing stages of the DD Porter Classic, and as we're filming this right now, of course everybody will know who's already won. We don't know yet because they're still playing, but I appreciate this is now going out a day later than it was filmed. Chris Hansen's leading the way, 2020 Pro Tour, ITS Tour co-founder. He's still got some game, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. He's a solid player. He says he can't compete on tour anymore, but he definitely can.
You think he can, yeah?
Yeah. If he put his mind to it and lessened his coaching a bit, I think he'd be able to have a strong go at Challenge Tour or DP World at some point.
Right, here is we're going to touch on how you fared today in a minute, Ben, but let's just see how Marcus gets on here. 18th, tell us about the hole.
It's a good hole. It's just quite short. Most people will probably have a go because the landing area with driver it almost thins out and then widens in the landing area for driver, so it's a good gettable hole.
You probably won't be able to see it on camera, but go on.
Get in.
Oh, you probably can't see it actually on the camera, but there's almost 2 tiers to the green, isn't there? There is quite a slope just where the gentleman's walking now in the white top. He's just walked uphill there, hasn't he?
Gone there, yeah. He got quite lucky. He's pitched just over the slope, which has let his ball release. If it had pitched maybe 2 feet further back, it would have been back down the slope.
So Marcus is going to come up and join and just signal to him rather unceremoniously, but I think he nodded his head. He's going to come up and have a quick chat with us after his round.
This putt has so much swing on it. I had it earlier. It's got a horrendous amount of slope on it. Break.
Oh! Oh!
Good effort.
That was a cracker, wasn't it? Well, not too many more groups left to come through. Enjoyed your day though on the ITS tour, Ben?
Yeah, it's been good. Course has been very nice. It's in good nick. Quite a quirky layout, but yeah, it's a good course.
Yeah, it is.
Most players will have enjoyed it today.
There's no bad courses in Yorkshire though, is there?
Not really, no.
I just wish it wasn't a 4-hour drive home for me. But right, so this is Oliver. This is Oliver. Where's it? Is this going to break, Ben?
It's going to be probably just outside left edge, I would say. Maybe a little bit further.
Right, let's find out. We just had some of the lady members tee off behind us as well. Nice place to be. Lovely place to be. Actually, it's not that warm though, is it? It's been a bit of a breeze all day.
Cooled down a little bit. It was warm when I teed off this morning, but go.
Oh!
Definitely cooled down.
I do like Marcus's hat, you know.
He loves
The bucket, he does, doesn't he? A man of style. And a very good player as well, isn't he?
Yeah. You've got to be a good player to wear a shirt like that. I think bunker mentality is the shirt he's got on. He's wearing it to a T.
Let's see if we can get Marcus to come up and have a quick chat with us up here. We've decided to base ourselves actually just on the first tee, believe it or not, runs alongside the 18th green here. I wonder if we can grab Marcus. Here he comes now. It's great to see you. How you doing, mate? You all right? It's good to see you, fella. Do you want a hand up?
I feel like a billy goat getting around this course.
Up you come.
You okay?
I'm very well. Ben was just saying you've got to be a very good golfer to pull off that shirt, but you are a very good golfer, aren't you?
I think it's part of either you're a really good golfer or you don't really care. So
both then, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like it actually.
Yeah, it is good. I like it. So when they're in the rough, you can't see me.
How's it gone today?
All right. Yeah, I finished 3 over, which is I haven't played the course before, but I kind of when you pitch it in the fairway, as you can see by the first hole, a lot of them are like that. It just runs off into the rough, so it was kind of a few chip outs and then didn't hit it close enough. But
is that how you explain being over there for your next shot into 18?
Plan. I did draw it, but I was aiming up the left, obviously, because the only place you can't go is right. But I did make a nice 2 on 17 from 205, which is good.
Missed that.
Yeah, I didn't. I videoed it.
Send us that. Are you sticking around for the shootout?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Well, yeah, got to have. It's we just made 2 on it, so I might as well try. You got 3 lives, haven't we?
Yeah.
You got 3 lives.
Killer. Yeah.
Beautiful. It's great that they do things like that. You know, incentives for players.
Yeah.
You know, stick around, you get more rewards, and that's what. You know, because Chris.
Always a good laugh as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you play well today?
Not great, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. I was cruising at 1 over up until I think 14, 13.
Yeah, I think it's a tough stretch. 14, 15, 16 short hole, 17. Tough sort of finish, especially because you have to get the line and the distance. And like I say, if you hit it, even if you hit it the wrong shape, if you pitch it in the first fairway with a draw, it's gone. Yeah. So you really got to think about that. Would have been good to have a practice round, but
not doing your homework there, Marcus.
No, I was here. I did walk 7 holes, but But another great day run by the tour.
Yep. Fantastic. Oh, just quickly, what's next for you? What are you doing in 2024?
2024, probably Alps, and I've still got category, like a lower category on Challenge Tour from when I graduated off there a few years ago. So hopefully play like 6, 7 of them.
Yeah.
But over the winter, gonna do some coaching. Love coaching, and you know, playing all these. Looking forward to Scotland.
Oh yes.
Really looking forward to Scotland. So that'll be good. I don't think I'll be in shorts though.
I don't know.
Maybe Bunker will do a bobble hat.
There you go, Bunker, if you're watching right now.
Send me some bobble hats.
Right, Marcus, go on, get in the clubhouse. I'll see you for the shootout soon.
Pleasure, yeah.
It's great to see you again, mate. Really is. There we go. Marcus Moore there, always in good spirits, isn't he?
Always. Don't think I've ever not seen him smile. to be honest.
Yeah, of course, played on the Alps Tour, Challenge Tour as well. He's got what it takes, isn't he, I think, Marcus? It's all about consistency, isn't it, at this level?
Definitely, yeah. I think it's the same with Chris as well. The boys who are playing on this tour, they're very good on their day, and obviously it's a one-day shootout, so they need to almost be good.
Yeah.
I think with Marcus as well, I think if he cuts down on his coaching a little bit, not to say that he needs to, because he's doing a great job with his dry golf stuff and all his coaching with his kids and everything like that. He's doing a great job, but I think if he was to cut down on it, he'd be able to cement his position on Challenge and Alps. And
it's difficult though, isn't it? Because we're under no illusions unless you're on PGA Tour or Live, or I suppose a top 20 regular on the European Tour. Difficult to make money playing golf, isn't it, Ben? It's difficult. I know this is a pro tour. There is a prize pot, of course, available, and often four figures with 2020 Pro Tour, ITS Tour. But we're not playing for £50,000. We're not playing for £100,000. It's difficult. I don't think people quite realise that at times, do they?
Yeah, it's a tough game all around, whatever tour you're playing on. I think obviously you're playing for money on every tour you play on. It's definitely still worth something.
However, we must say, for those watching who have never tuned into the ITS Tour, we've had a number of European Tour winners graduate, haven't we? Marcus Armitage, of course, played on the ITS Tour. Dan Brown recently as well, picking up the W. So we've had quite a few alumni, shall we say, from the 2020 Pro Tour now making it on the European Tour into that winner's circle, and who knows where that's going to go. I'm just waiting to see if we've got the next group coming through. Not yet. I think they're just finishing up on 17, so we'll wait for them to come through, and I wonder if we can zoom. I don't know if we've got a good enough zoom on it, but we've got the big boy camera out today, Ben. What do you make of our equipment today? It's good, isn't it?
Oh, it's always good.
Just no signal, that's the only issue.
Yeah, no. If there was signal, it'd be a very good day.
It is slightly different here. I can see they're coming up actually. The 18th. Now that group down there on the 17th, that must be Chris Hansen and co. This is the group beforehand, which is going to be Callum Munker, Keith Wadsworth and Tom Garrity coming up 18 now. Looks like we've got somebody who hit it right, which is where you don't want to be.
Yeah, it's not the best spot, as Marcus was saying. You need to hit it almost up there. You need to hug the left side, because it all does bounce down to the left, to the right. Sorry. Being honest, I thought I was in these bushes when I hit my drive, and then I got down to it. It was in the middle stripe, so it does bounce down quite a lot. Especially, obviously, it's not as firm today, but I can imagine when it gets very firm, you can get punished for some very good drives here.
Yeah, there's been a bit of moisture and a bit of rain, hasn't there, over the last 24 hours. In fact, we had storm warnings, didn't we, overnight, late afternoon yesterday, well, Sunday. It's now 2 days ago, even though for us right now it is Monday. That ball's coming in. This gentleman's moving out of the way very quickly, and you can see why, because that might have dropped him on the head, but it's actually not a bad shot from there, is it?
I was quite close to him. I'm surprised he didn't move quicker.
Yes, yeah, I thought there might have been a shout as well, but they'll be making their way up 18 now. The shootout is going to be fun as well, because it's a long old shootout, isn't it? So for those tuning in, we are got a pro shootout after this. Is it top 16 pros or something like that, or it's whoever's staying?
It's top 16 plus, I think, top 3 in the
Tour
elite
experience.
Amateur. Top 16 from pro and elite amateur, and then top 3 from Tour experience, I think it is.
Yeah.
At least that's what it was at Northcliffe.
Yes. Of course. Now Northcliffe, that's a club that I've always thought very underrated. The first time we ever went was unbelievable. What a shot that was coming in as well. Get out right on the dance floor there. Top deck as well, right where you need to be.
Yeah, definitely where you need to be. Although that putt will be quite quick coming back down the hill. Obviously, I hope it won't reach that middle tier, but it'll just be a quick putt.
Right, so up they come. This group teed off at 11:50. It's Callum Munker, Keith Wadsworth and Tom Garrity. So what's next for you, Ben? You turned pro just over a year ago, didn't you? And how would you assess 2023 so far? I mean, it's not over. We're still sort of early September. Still a number of tournaments to be played. Still 2 or 3 more on the ITS. There'll be 4, of course, the end of season grand final, that Scottish showdown. But assess your campaign so far.
It's been a mixed bag, but I didn't obviously didn't expect too much in my first year of being a professional golfer. I didn't raise my expectations massively. But yeah, it's been a very enjoyable year. But yeah, mixed bag of golf.
That's the game, isn't it? You know,
that is golf.
There's good stuff, there's bad stuff.
You're gonna have good rounds and you're gonna have bad rounds. It happens.
Right, here we are with this group coming through. The group behind actually has got Chris and Adam in, playing with George Hanson, which is Chris's nephew, I believe, isn't it? Very good golfer himself is George. What happens to the best of us. It's not the way you want to finish. Just a note actually on Joe Dean as well. He's the Order of Merit leader, isn't he? Again, he shot a 67 today, 3 under par. At the minute, he's outright second. I'll tell you something, we talk about consistency. Joe Dean is a bit of a mini tour specialist, isn't he? Not just ITS tour, he's a winner. 1836 Tour Jamaica. I don't know if he's won on clutch, but he pretty much wins most stuff he enters.
He will have been up there for sure. Mr. Consistent is a good nickname for him.
What next for Joe though? Because he's been Mr. Consistent for a few years now. I mean, what would you advise him? I mean, I haven't spoken to him today. I do know him, and I've spoken to him quite a few times. In fact, we interviewed him at Sandwell Park, and that day didn't quite go his way. But it'd be interesting to catch up with him again, actually, and just sort of find out what the next step is for him. Because we talk about players who can cut it on tour. I think Joe's one. Chris is obviously one. Marcus has got a shot, and is he going to go for it?
If I was in his position, I'd be looking at my scores at least my average finishing position the last 3-4 years, and going, why don't I just give it a go? Whether I'd love to pick his brain about it. To be honest, I'd love to see how his life outside of golf's going. Maybe that's the issue for him. Obviously, I don't know what's going on, so I can't say anything for him.
He's up there. I'm going to go see if I can get him.
Go for it. Why not? He's going to go find Joe Dean, the guy we were just speaking about. He's sitting up there, so I think he's going to go find him to have a chat. Nice putt. I'm not sure what this is for, but I hope he holds it. Finish with a bit of dignity. Yeah, nice putt. This is Callum. Good player is Callum. This should be for his birdie or birdie par. I think this is Adam just coming up the left side of the fairway now, along with Chris and George. Any good, Cal? No? How many?
One over.
It's alright, mate.
3 under, battered it in the water, I'm 13.
Oh. Keep your head up, mate. Yeah, so it looks like.
Thank you very much. Look who I've managed to find. Chris Hansen is coming up. The man who's currently in second place on the leaderboard right now, Joe Dean. Joe, come on in. I was just talking to Ben about you. Another good round today, 3 under.
Yep. Yeah. Played solid again off tee to green. Disappointed quite a lot with how I performed on the greens, but yeah, nonetheless another solid round.
I'm really interested to find out, because you are got to be one of the most consistent golfers I've ever seen. Multiple winner on the iTS, to multiple winner everywhere, 80-36 Jamaica, everywhere. What's next? Are you trying to get on the tour? Are you going to go for the DP World?
Yeah, so fortunately we've managed to get a bit of backing to play tour school. So going to play tour school, hopefully continue the form and make the way through. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's just a bit of a vicious circle at the minute. I didn't quite have the funding at the start of the year, so limited to what I could play, needed to work, and just sort of got into that loophole. But it's been nice though. It's been a bit more relaxed, just 1-day events, pro-ams. It's been a change, but yeah, it'd be nice to sort of progress again and move up tours.
Do you look at some pros on tour and think, I can beat them? I know I can. You do, don't you?
Nah, I think.
Or at least mix it.
Yeah, I think I'd like. Well, with that one playing at me, I'd like to think I could mix it on tour and be comfortable. I mean, watching Dan and Todd Clements win last couple of weeks makes you even more hungry to do it. So, yeah, I've just got to play the right golf to get there. That's the hard part at the minute.
Now behind us we've got Chris Hansen, of course. He is your rival at the minute for the DD Porter Classic. Now, I know you know Chris well, so be honest with us. Are you hoping he sticks it in the trees over there and quadruple bogeys?
No, not all. No. He's been playing really nice, Chris. I wonder if he's still being as aggressive. I know he's been quite aggressive recently off the tees, and so I wonder if he's. Cause it's been a bit of a quirky one off the tees today, so I wonder if he's kept that up or not. It'd be interesting to find out.
I'll have a word with him after that. Joe, I pulled you away from your pint of Diet Coke there, but thank you. We'll see you for the shootout as well. Thanks, Joe. Well done. Thank you. There we go, Ben. That was Joe Dean, and I guess it's a similar sort of issue, funding.
Yeah, it's what I thought, to be honest. I think it's the same for everyone that plays this tour. You need any tour again. You need the financial backing to be able to make it and then play good golf without any pressure. I was saying to my playing partners coming down the 3rd hole, 4th hole, you almost feel guilty asking around for backing and financial support, but it's golf. It's something you've got to do if you want to make it your job and then make a living off it.
Now, talking about scoring, I spoke to a number of players this morning, and they said actually front nine is where you're going to get some good opportunities early on the scoreboard. However, in what's completely contradicted that, Chris down there in the white shirt, 4 birdies in a row, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That's a solid stretch of birdies there, to be honest. Good birdie on 12. I'm sure he was hole-in-one hunting.
I'm sure he was. Adam Walker's also had 5 birdies too. There he is holding the flag. And Joe Dean's had 5 birdies in today's round 2. Obviously, he's finished 3 under, so dropped a couple as well.
There's definitely birdies out there. The greens are soft and receptive, and it's not the longest. So, like Joe, like Chris, like Adam, the longer hitters should be burning up this course, but because it's not long, it's got tricky bends, and obviously the fairways are very slopey, so you can still get punished for good shots, which I'm sure where the bogeys have come from.
And that Could well be. There's a smile from Chris as well. I wonder if he knows that might be enough to get it done. There are actually on the leaderboard a number of players who haven't actually put the scores in yet, but we do think there's only a few groups left. So let's see if we can get Chris up here for a quick chat. Shall we just find out what he finished on? He's walking our way. He's going to have to talk. He is the co-founder of the ITS Tour, so Chris's legal obligation is to come and talk to us. Do you want a hand, Chris? You're all right. You get up there. Right. What did you end up there with?
6 under, my birdie there.
Okay, so that puts you at the top of the leaderboard by 3 from Joe Dean. There are still some players out, of course, and I'm not so sure everybody's actually put their scores totally up to date, but pretty solid round. I spoke to a few people this morning. They said front 9 was better opportunity for scoring. However, talk us through 10, 11, 12 and 13.
Yeah, it's been good. I've been playing well for quite a while off limited practice, and played a nice front 9. I just had 2 really bad 3-putts, and then yeah, nice to make 4 birdies in a row, and then bogey the easiest hole on the course after it. So
that's sport, all right?
It was sport, mate. It was good. I'm absolutely buzzing. Like I say, I've played well for a bit now. I've shot last 3 rounds. I've shot 5 under, 5 under.
Get you thinking for 2024, does it?
Always, mate. Always. But then you put more pressure on yourself by practicing more, and you don't perform.
Actually, it seems like you play better when you don't bother.
I know, yeah, exactly. So it's, but no, it's been good today. So yeah, delighted, mate.
Well done, mate.
To get a good score.
Go get yourself in. You've got the shootout to contend with as well. Right, there you go. That's Chris Hansen. Could end up being the DD Porter Classic champion here at Meltham. 6 under par for Mr. Chris Hansen. Of course, played close to 100 times on the European Tour in a very illustrious career. He's going to stick around for another group or 2 to come through in this particular session here at 18. We've just heard from Chris Hansen. We've just heard from Joe Dean. We've heard from Marcus Morrow. What a treat it is to have Ben Davies with us as well. 4 superb pros. Oh, Ben, stop it. But 600, surely that's done it. Surely.
I would think so, but again, it's a scoreable golf course, and obviously the players that haven't put, whether it's the app not working or they've just not put them in, they could still have a number in there.
They could, but doesn't it feel weird doing this broadcast now, knowing that everybody watching knows, due to signalling issues, of course, we're putting this out on Tuesday, although this right now is Monday, the 11th of September.
Everyone watching will know what has happened.
Everybody knows. They're probably laughing at us going, you guys know nothing. Get off our screens. But right, are we expecting, we're still waiting for another group to come through. We are going to wait for, we'll just wait for another group to come through. And then, of course, don't forget, still coming up, showdown as well. Killer. You've got 3 lives. 3 lives. And I believe it's a long old way to the greens, well over 200, well over 226 or something like that.
It's going, so it's being played from a mat down to the 17th green,
yep.
and I think it's actually longer than the 17th itself.
Is it really?
I think.
So miss it,
Could be wrong, but
you lose a life.
Yeah.
Last man standing, or woman, wins. That simple. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, definitely.
You'll be able to see that, so don't go anywhere. Stick around for it. Like I said, due to signalling issues, there's just, I mean, literally, I can show it. I've got nothing on my phone, literally nothing as well. So there's just, what can you do? But we tried our best, but we thought we'd capture all the action for you. I've just seen that clip that tree down there, didn't it?
Yeah, it's just clattered a tree and dropped down. I think it's dropped down in a safe place, but he's going to have a long way in.
Let me check the leaderboard show and see if there's any changes or updates or anything whilst we just wait for the next group to come through. In fact, whilst we do, we can just pop the order of merit from the last event up on your screen for you as well. Still a few more events to come on the ITS Tour as well. Wheatley, we've still got to go. Huddersfield will be live for that one. We've been there before, so we know we can get signal, so don't worry about that one. And then, of course, it's the Scottish Showdown. So where are we going? We're going Dundonald, I know that.
So there's Dundonald.
Kilmarnock?
Yeah, that's in the sort of second part of it. So the first 3 days you've got Dundonald, I think King Robert the Bruce at Turnberry, and it's either Glasgow Gales or Western Gales.
Yes, I think the Glasgow Gales, I think.
Can't remember which Gales it is, but it's one of them.
We'll visit 2020 Pro Tour and find out. There you go. There is a link, by the way. Yeah, there is a link in the body of this broadcast too, which will take you through to the ITS Tour, powered by 2020 Pro Tour. It is the 2020 Pro Tour, but big thank you to ITS for getting involved and supporting the tour this year. Don't forget, if you're watching this on YouTube as well, we can still see the comments. Right now, you're watching this, and I'm watching it at home in my studio. pressing all the buttons for graphics and bits and bobs like that, so I can see your comments coming in and I can actually put them on screen, which feels weird. I'm going to comment myself and put my own comment on screen whilst this is going on.
You'll be able to see it.
I'll be able to see
You'll
it.
be able to comment and then see your own comment.
Yeah, I could be on TV. Who's that? But if you want to get your comment shown, please do have a message in the live chat at Live Sport Now on YouTube. Whilst you're there, do hit that subscribe button as well. All of the golf that we show, as you well know, Ben, is completely free to air. You don't have to pay a single penny. All we ask is that you just hit that little subscribe button on YouTube. Makes a difference to us, gives us the opportunity to carry on. Otherwise, we have to charge loads of money, and we don't want to do that. And we won't. It won't cost you anything, so don't worry about that. Right, next group coming down. We're going to stay for this one more group, because actually after this, I think this could even be the penultimate group, and it's just according to our leaderboard. Yeah, I mean, there are still a few players who haven't put any scores in, actually.
Good, what's coming, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has. That'll change soon. And players tend to... oh my goodness, that almost... we've just had a shot off the first tee, which has almost gone into one of the pros down there. There is the tour experience taking place today as well. We're going to hear from those during that shootout. If you do fancy having a quick go and finding out what it's like to play like a pro, like Ben does every single week with their cameras and the advertising hoardings, please do find out more at 2020protour.co.uk. That'll do you. Right, you're looking at 18 actually, but Ben and I are just watching a couple of members teeing off at the first, and remember at the do go back and watch it from yesterday's when we were actually live at the first. We saw the first opening 9 tee shots, and the way it slopes all the way down to the left, you've really got to aim right, haven't you? And it's
yeah, you've got to. Like this one that's just been hit, it's pitched just off the right hand side of the fairway, and it's now just finished smack bang in the middle of the fairway. So it does slope a lot.
Right, good stuff. So we have coming down now, this is the penultimate group. It is Matt Guest, Steve Bowett and Michael Maud. So the final 2 groups in the pro category haven't actually been putting their scores in. So there might be a little change, a twist in the tail late on in the day. Of course, we'll let you know in that showdown if that's the case. Okay, in it comes. It's long. Oh, thank you to Ben Davies for joining us. Been out on the course today. You're playing Wheatley next, I understand, Ben.
Yeah, I've got Wheatley next, and then tour finals at Huddersfield, and then Pro Am in Scotland.
Nice.
I think I have got planning to play one more clutch event before, sort of in between those as well. So we'll see if we can fit one in somewhere.
Got a rogue squirrel just invading the first tee box here. Look, brave of him.
To the clubhouse for a pint.
I think he is. Yeah. No, that's a better shot, isn't it? Stay up. Stay up. Oh no, this could be cruel. This could be really cruel. Oh, it's going to catch. It's going. Oh, that's what we talk about. Now you'll be able to see a little bit earlier. We're talking about how the green is split into 2 tiers, the upper and lower, and that actually looked like it was going to hold, didn't it?
It did for a long time, yeah. It's almost what you'd get at your US Open.
Yeah.
Literally got about probably 3 foot up that slope, up onto that flat, and then just came back down.
Brutal. But that's the sport we love. You had 1 or 2 breaks like that, Ben. Bad breaks.
I have, yeah. I've had quite a few this year, to be honest. Not necessarily, none today really. I haven't had any that have sort of fallen off the side of the green or fallen off the slopes, but yeah, I've definitely had some in the past.
Well, I hope you don't get any more, certainly this year. And right, here we go. This is the penultimate group of the day. We're just going to watch them hole out before we go for a short break before that showdown as well. The shootout here at Meltham Golf Club. It's going to be an absolute cracker. 16 pros with a number of the tour experienced players and elite amateurs taking part in that one. It's all, well, it's not actually for fun because there's £500 on it, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's £500 for the last man or woman standing. So there's definitely something to play for, but it'll still be a lot of fun. But it'll be challenging.
It's nice though, isn't it nice having like opportunities like that? And we often see that in pro-ams, don't we? And nearest to pin competitions and hole-in-one prizes, etc., etc. It needs a little bit more of that golf to make it fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's got it. Cool.
Yeah, he's found it. But it's nice knowing you might not have played how you wanted to do today, but you can still walk away with £500 in your back pocket. Yeah,
you can. Yeah, even if you finish exactly 16th and you just scrape in and then you win the shootout, you're walking away with £500 having not had the greatest of days playing 18 holes of golf. So that £500 should definitely put a smile on your face.
All you got to do is just find that green, 7-8 times, maybe more, and you'll get it.
7, 8 or 9 times from 200 yards away.
Easy.
Into wind, downhill.
And it might
be
raining.
Green, and it might be raining.
Yeah. Sounds easy, yeah?
Yeah, it's no challenge.
No challenge. Well, we're going to find out how that goes shortly. They're always popular for the viewers as well. We've done it numerous times, as you said, at Northcliffe. We couldn't be at Northcliffe this year, unfortunately, to broadcast it live, but what a place that is, and what our finishing hole at Northcliffe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very good, yeah. I remember the first time I played it was in a union match for Harrogate Juniors. Me and my foursomes partner were stood on the 18th hole square. We both chucked it in the back bush. Overclubbed, misjudging the slope of the hole because it's downhill about, I'd say about 20 yards downhill. Probably playing 15 yards less than its actual yardage. We both just misclubbed it and went straight in the back bush.
Right, through the ball goes there, off it goes. We've got the next player. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? And this was the ball that unfortunately looked like he hit his landing spots absolutely bang on, but it just took a little bit, the touch. I only needed a touch near, and that's all it got, and it just caught the slope and rolled all the way down. Otherwise, it would have been some shot. But yeah, he's doubled his distance there just by hitting that slope in the end.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, it could have been probably about 15 feet. Now he's got 35 maybe. And it's a very tough putt coming up that slope, hard to judge the pace. He's done that well. It's a good putt from down there.
Yeah, he's done well. Right, we'll just watch this group hole out, and then, as I said, we will be gearing up, ready for that showdown. So we're in the right place at the right time. It is going to be an absolute cracker. I'm very, very much looking forward to that. Here you go, that sounds home.
The last group just teed off on 18. By the looks of them.
Jolly good. Go on, come round. Go on. Oh, I can't believe it.
Some break on that putt.
It was, wasn't it? He almost read that to absolute perfection. One more to come home. So it does look very likely that Chris Hansen's 6 under is going to get the job done. A mightily impressive round from the ITS Tour co-founder. Continuing that rich vein of form that he seems to be in. Him and Joe Dean are on some form this year.
Yeah, I'd like to see them play a Bryson versus Koepka style match.
Yeah.
Somewhere, get a bit of money on the line, watch them two go at it. That'd be a good match.
That would be nice, yeah. £10 on it. Right, in it goes. We'll let that group go through. That's the penultimate group. There's still one more to go. However, it's looking very much like Chris Hansen is going to be your DD Porter Classic winner. We don't know that for certain, but what I will do is put it across the bottom of your screen right now who has won. So congratulations, fill in the blank. But I think it's Chris, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't be too surprised if it is.
No, I wouldn't be too surprised at all. I'm not so sure anybody's going to get close to that. Ben, thanks so much for joining us here at the 18th. Really appreciate it. Mind you, I'm going to see you at the showdown. You might be joining us for the showdown. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm sure. I think I will, actually.
There you
I
go.
think I will.
Right, I'm going to go offshore for a short break. We're going to say a big thank you to Jack, who's joining us as well from Live Sport now. He's going to get himself off very shortly, but don't go too far because coming up next is the shootout. It's going to be a cracker. Thanks for watching.